Heading to the stage is Team Liberty Ranch. I'll remind the team again, it is a slide stage, so be careful of working too close to the edge. There's 2 microphones that we'll present to you guys. Steve has one down there, he just handed it off. I'll hand this one off on this end, and when you guys are ready to start, go right ahead.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. We're honored to be here today, but even more so to have the honor to present to you our project this year, filled with history, innovation, and a sense of community. But before we begin, I would like to introduce our team members. Ricardo Ramos, William Applegate, Zach Gong, James Roman, Christopher McCoy, Jeremy Notnagel, Austin Lemire Baton, Frelemire Baton, and me, Osman Asiori. And together we are Team Green from Liberty Ranch.
Right there, awesome. All right, so before we start our project, we made sure that we had some basic purposes, some basic values to go off of. So we decided that developing an icon for Sacramento, educating the public, enhancing the riverfront experience, and instilling city pride was really an important thing to us. And I believe that we successfully embodied these values in our presentation. To get public opinion about how to design our project, we used Facebook, and we took 2 polls. One was, what do you picture when you think of Sacramento? And when do you believe were Sacramento's golden years? An overwhelming amount of people did believe that the gold rush or Sacramento's golden years, and we made sure to embody that in our project.
The Golden Legacy is a Sacramento icon for many reasons. It is located on the Sacramento River, which was the easternmost extent of the Golden Rush. Our monument embodies the movement that put Sacramento on the map by attracting thousands of people into California. Our pan is facing the east in order to represent what the West has to offer to the rest of the United States and even the world. We have incorporated elements of the California's Capitol building into the Golden Legacy, such as the Corinthian columns. The Golden Legacy will attract many tourists due to its prime riverfront location. The monument complements many other existing Sacramento icons in the surrounding area. It has a unique, organic design that is unmatched anywhere in the United States. Anyone will enjoy the artistic design and the rich history behind the Golden Legacy.
For our design, as previously stated, we went on to Facebook and polled people on what they believed most symbolized the Sacramento area. We decided to make our structure aesthetically appealing by using organic shapes, and then on the inside of our structure we have room for a museum, a souvenir shop, and a cafe. Here are some pictures of our monument. We have waterfalls coming down from our observation deck, which is a 360-degree view of the Sacramento area. And then in the front, in the middle here, we have our front lawn.
The site, as previously mentioned, is located on the western bank of the Sacramento River, near other facets of the Sacramento County, including the Crocker Art Museum in the bottom right, the Tower Bridge in the top right, and Rayleigh Field in the top left.
This is the overall design. As you can see, we have the steel frame that connects the gold pan to the ground through the arms. There's an excavator that runs up through the steel frame, and then at the first and second floor of the gold pan is connected by interior stairs.
These additional structural representations demonstrate the formative components of our design, from the north elevation, south elevation, east elevation, and west elevation. Notice the steel box truss designs as they will be discussed later.
The left and right arms serve as lobbies for incoming guests and tourists. They are nearly identical in design, but offer a cafe coming in on the right and a souvenir shop upon exiting on the left. Together, the cafe and the souvenir shop are over 1,000 square feet of retail space. The interior features of the first floor of the pan include the bathrooms, primary exhibits, as well as access to the observation deck on the top of the structure.
This is our second floor, which is our rooftop. When I first heard about the second floor in our design process, I was expecting an indoor floor with more exhibit space and room. However, I was happily surprised when I heard about the 7-story high rooftop, complete with benches, binoculars, and a rooftop stage for musical performances or entertaining arts. Even up here, we account for safety, as there is a 4-foot high wall and the rim of the pan extends out 2 feet. In that gap, we have water, and in that gap, water will be pumped into the gutter and flow out into 6 specific locations, and creating a waterfall feature. There are also photovoltaic panels inside that gutter, which will maximize square footage, and what aesthetics we couldn't produce in Revit, we captured in Cinema 4D. And this is viewing the monument from the west end. And then this is the night view with water flowing out.
Alright, for our materials, we decided on internal structure, steel, in order to support the weight of the pan. For the arms, the outside of the arms, we decided granite. Granite is a very common Californian rock, and we thought that again, it would remind those people that we are Sacramento and we do have a lot of granite. And it's very pretty. We looked at it and loved the granite feature. The pan on the outside is copper. We decided that it would be maintained and not allowed to oxidize in order to keep the gold color.
As you already may know, this epical and complex structure comes with several significant structural constituents. In order to support the gold pen, we incorporated 4 steel reinforced columns which are 36 inches thick, surrounding the elevator, which will be surrounding the elevator access in the center of the gold pen. For the arms, steel box trusses run up along the forearm from the ground, connecting to the gold pen. Mechanical components also play a vital role in the design of the structure. Escalators will be the primary access points ascending through the arms. We've made sure to have sufficient room to efficiently incorporate these escalators. Considering ADA compliance, we have placed an elevator directly underneath and in the center of the gold pen to provide easy access to both levels. Now for HVAC. We've also left sufficient room for heating and air conditioning units to be stored all throughout the structure.
Our project is LEED Gold with 65 points. We have solar panels, which is self-sustaining power source to our lights. We have river-fed waterfalls, which reuses the river water. We have a self-cooling system where pipes are going through the building and warm water or cool water is going through the pipes, which either heats up or cools down the building. We have recyclable materials or recycled materials, but it doesn't compromise the visual appeal of the design. We have innovative and sustainable components, such as the organic arms and the pan and the columns.
For our landscape, we decided to go with the green appeal and be efficient with what the land has. We've decided we would reuse existing plant species on the land and although some of the area will have to be cleared for accessibility reasons. Not only that, but the entry will be simple and straightforward.
For the project, we were given $45 million to complete this. Our cost bid ended up being $27,139,270. This is 40% under what the cost of the total amount was given. We decided that this project would take 3 years to build. It would be split up into 3 phases: the site phase, build phase, and then just-in-time delivery phase.
For the process of bidding our project, we decided to go with the design, bid, and build, where we advertise our project and then we reward the lowest bidder with our ability, or with their ability to create the project. And then If you look on this picture, you can see how we have the drop-off and storage right next to each other, making like supplies and making supplies and picking up and transporting supplies very easy. And then also we have a recycling area as well as a waste area for materials that can't be recycled. And we place those very close to the road so it's easy to move those away.
The occupation we chose was civil engineering that we felt greatly influenced this project. Civil engineers have to pick what the structural integrity of the project will be. They also choose materials that will support the structural integrity and withstand the weather and the test of time. We interviewed several engineers separately, and their answers were kept separate. They had no knowledge of each other's answers. They each said that any engineer can design a project, but not every engineer can design a cost-efficient and effective project. We decided that since we were 40% below the $45 million, that we did achieve a cost-efficient project.
Thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed our presentation. And for your product choice, go green.